I'm ready.
Let's break away.
Pretty as a midsummer's morn, they call her dawn. Dawn, go away, I'm no good for you. Oh, dawn, stay with him, he'll be good to you. Hang on, hang on, hang on to.
I know.
We don't want them to hear us complain.
They got algorithms that listen to everything.
Yeah.
You did put a video right, and you hit log in and it went through,
That's
remember?
right, yeah.
Farewell, Royal High School. We'll remember you, dear alma mater, where straight fast flowed and whatever.
King Creole. You know all them songs. I forgot that one.
That was the alma mater.
Yeah. He's singing in the kitchen to his parents.
Yep, see, it don't come out.
It's not doing it. Ruben.
You authorized me. You authorized me. And then put her on.
Okay.
Our YouTube is
Nice.
on now, and your Facebook is on.
I know. Yes, I'm going to share it to you guys. Okay. Is Facebook Live on for me?
In a minute, 'cause
All
I
right.
have to change these details. Hold on a minute.
In a minute, baby. In a minute.
I gotta change the title here.
All right.
Aloha oi, until we meet again, till we meet again.
So you know what's not on here, right?
Yeah, I know.
So,
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder
so hold on.
consider all the world thy hand has made, I see the stars, I can hear the roaring thunder, thy power throughout the universe display.
So this is how we're going to do this. Listen.
Then sings my soul, my Savior,
baby.
Lord.
So this is how we're going to do this.
thee.
The first and the last are not on here. So you're going to sing just for me, the first and the last, and I'll let you know what that is.
Oh boy, I just hope I remember the words.
Even if,
Songs, don't give me numbers. so
not
don't-
you, he doesn't have these two songs here, so he's just going to like
Tell me
do
by
a
title only.
He's
Title
listen. The first and the last song he's gonna do a cappella. It has nothing to do with you, because he doesn't have them on this list.
Oh, okay.
Just give me one that I might know.
One night with you,
Yeah, right?
such a night,
Oh, I can't do all that because I don't.
such a night. It's gonna be a 2-second. Just gonna do one line.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
All right. Just a
do it.
little.
Yeah, that's it. And then how great thou art at the end. That's all.
And what?
How
oh,
great
how great
thou
thou
art
art.
at the
Okay.
end. That's all.
Okay.
All right. So now
We'll do
let me.
that.
Hey, Facebook people. Let's see where we're at here, and I'll share it to you guys. All right. Look, we're live, guys.
That's us.
Hey, how you doing?
What's
I'm
happening?
gonna share it to both of yours.
Hey there. Hi there. Ho there.
We're as happy as can be.
M-I-C-K-U-I-M-O-U-S-E.
Shows our age.
Yeah. Well,
These are good old
I like
times.
Annette from the show.
So do I.
Okay, it's on yours now. Now I'll put it on Dominic's.
Did you share it? You want me to share it, Geri?
All right, so
I have the feed.
I
Got it?
just
Good.
shared
Okay,
it.
Share it then.
I'll share it. I'm going to share it to Dominic right now.
All right, I gotta share it to the radio, Facebook.
Well, I lost you. Yes, I lost you.
Oh man, anything. Man.
Tommy Giraldi. My friend. Another
All right.
music man.
So now, guys, it's there. Now, is it also? Are you going to share it into Hamilton?
What now, my love?
All right.
Now that it's over. Thank you very much. Not yet.
Elvis just got here.
There's a Puerto Rican Elvis. It's called Elvisito. And Elvisito in English stands for the little kiss.
Oh my.
You know why? Because you can't say no in Acapulco or Mexico. Mexico, they got muchachos, amigo.
Fun in Acapulco.
Fun in Acapulco, Acapulco. That's fun. I said, take it easy, baby. I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. Bossa Nova. Oh.
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Kim D. Kim D. This guy over here, he wants to sing with you.
Oh, yeah.
Sing a line of her song. Come on.
Oh, yeah. You did Can't Help Falling in Love. It would be nice if we were to do it together and go, for my darling, I love you, and I always will.
How about that, Miss Kim D?
Nice.
This is going to be a very weird show tonight. We're going to be talking about Jesus,
Oh, boy.
Elvis,
Me?
and Gung Fu.
Gung Fu.
Gung Fu, yeah.
Get that right.
Gung Fu is Gung Fu.
Okay? This is some crazy show tonight.
It ain't child's play.
So we're live at 5.
We're live at 5, guys.
Live at 5.
It's alive.
It's alive.
Kim D would love to sing with you.
Oh,
Kim,
beautiful.
it's going to happen, baby. It's going to happen. He thinks your voice is amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
But he said you need him to sing with you when it's Elvis.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Carol Williams from Orlando. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Orlando. I got a lot of people down
Hey,
there.
Marcus.
in
Hey,
Florida.
Dodie.
A lot.
Dodie's back. Rose, everybody. Hello, everybody. Guitar Boogie Bob Ferd is listening in.
Guitar Boogie, my buddy.
There you go.
Guitar Boogie's all over the place.
Wow. Wait till you hear my theme song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Marcus, if you're watching, listen for the theme song in the beginning. You'll love it.
448.
So talk to everybody out there in Facebook land.
Hi, Florida.
Yeah, we're online. We're on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hey, Facebook, how you doing? I brought my buddy Tony Santiago with me today.
Yes, sir.
Man of many talents.
Many talents isn't the word.
Oh, boy. I just love to entertain. That's all. I really, really love entertaining. I love to put a smile on people's faces. You know?
There
Well,
it is.
During lunch, you put a smile on my face like, I don't know, 100 times.
Well, thank you very much.
Listen, you know what's so amazing about this guy? his voice, number one, of course, is amazing, but that speaks for itself. But your attitude, the way you even smile after you sing and crack up at yourself, it's so great. Right?
Well,
Right, Dom?
Somebody's,
That's right.
Somebody's got to laugh.
Right?
Man likes to have fun, and he shares it with everybody.
You got one for him? All right, Ruben, what do you got?
Her name was Lola. She was a call girl. I mean, wait a minute. At the Copacabana.
Behind the scenes, everybody. At
Get it, Tony.
HamiltonRadio.net before the Geri Petito show.
Her name was Lola. She was a call girl. I don't know the rest of the song, but I'm trying to hang on. The disco, she did the conga.
That's great.
That was fun.
Oh my goodness.
They sprung that on you, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
That was cool. I like that.
That was cool.
You know, Tony does knows a lot of Michael Jackson also.
Oh, I've heard that love is my,
Oh boy.
and I've learned that love won't wait.
See how he laughs at himself? This
Yes.
is so great.
You and I must make a pact.
That was the best, wasn't it?
We must bring salvation back.
I can't sing, but oh well.
Where there is love, I'll be there.
I'll
What
be there.
I'm sorry? Yeah, it's right here. It's beautifully put. Don't worry. I'm not using a laptop, so I carefully put it right there. It's on a cushioned seat. It's all good.
It's safe.
It's safe, baby. It's safe. Hey, Jessica Dory, how are you, love? Bradford. We have a lot of viewers already, guys, and we're not even live.
Wow.
Cool. It's going to sound beautiful.
You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Oh
It's
my God.
beautiful, right? It's beautiful, baby.
It's a beautiful thing, baby.
That was great. Say that again.
It's a beautiful thing, baby.
Oh, man. That was great.
Ain't that right, Colonel?
That's right. Beautiful thing.
Where's my dad? Hey, Daddy. Daddy. Stand up, Daddy. Okay, sit back down, Daddy. Right.
Oh, my goodness.
The Colonel for a day.
Guys, not only can he sing, and we'll share this on the show, but tell them about your, what do you call it?
Gung
Gung
Gung Fu, yeah.
And you were in tell them.
Oh yeah, I was been nominated and put into the Hall of Fame a couple of times, and I've been doing martial arts for 47 years. I trained with 7 of Bruce Lee's students, and
That's so impressive.
I trained with Bruce Lee's teacher's son, Yip Ching, and I've been involved in all of this for 47 years, and martial arts has been very, very good to me.
This is just so cool. I mean, I've never had a guest so diverse, I'm going to say, because that's, I mean, you know, singing, then singing like Elvis, with the name of Jesus, martial arts, Hall of Fame. This is going to be really cool.
It's the fruits of love, baby.
That's right, baby. That's right. This is so cool.
Now the title that you have, Tony, is
Food at the Apollo. Oh, seafood.
Seafood. What exactly is seafood?
Shifu, that's teacher or master.
Master. Okay.
Yeah, so all my students call me Sifu. I like Chifu, because that's what they call Chifu in the panda cartoon.
Uh-huh.
It's Master Chifu.
That's cute. Very cute. And you're going to say all this again once we're live because everybody's going to want to know all
Oh,
this.
boy.
Yeah, that was a rehearsal.
Don't worry, honey. I got you.
Money, honey. Ooh.
Jerry likes them hoo-hoos. I can tell you that.
Yes. Yes, and the heavy breathing, all that.
It's too funny. So everybody's listening to this right now?
That's right.
Oh,
Dave Hines, how you doing? Alan Selden, everybody. We have a lot of viewers, people.
Jeff Puka's out there watching. He's a good friend of mine. Mr. Puka.
Mr. Puka.
Do 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 do.
So we're going to do let's do a mic check, Gina. All right, let's do it. Hey, hey, hey. Say hi to me, guys.
Hi there.
Hey, how you doing?
One at a time.
Wepa.
Okay?
Yes, how are you?
I think that's good. How do I sound to you guys?
Very good.
Very nice.
I think they're good. We don't, I think this is actually
I
good.
feel like I'm on the dating game. Say hello. Say hello.
I want to give a
Dating game?
I want to give a shout out to our correspondent Paul Mack in Australia.
Yes, Paul Mack, we love him.
Yeah, he's at the Tamworth festival right now.
need more water.
He says everybody is saying hi to Hamilton Radio and you, and they're watching
Wow, from the festival, guys. They're watching you
the
from
country
the festival.
festival down there,
Okay, in
Nice.
Australia.
Wow.
down under.
Down under.
Australia is watching.
It's big down under.
Hey, Paul Mack. Love you.
See, Mike
Why don't you get
Mataliano's
that-
on with us.
honestly, wait, grab that water. Put it here, seriously.
No, I'm good. I'm good. This,
Alright,
this should be.
in case.
That should be good.
All right.
'Cause when we kiss, my heart's on fire,
Oh, baby.
burning with a strange desire.
He's
Girl,
incredible.
and every time I kiss you, I hope your heart's on fire too. Oh, my darling, please surrender.
Surrender.
I wonder
Oh,
what,
your love
I
so
wonder what
warm and
song we will
tender.
have you standing up to.
Oh, maybe Teddy Bear.
Maybe, honey, maybe. All right, we're gonna get ready to go live, guys.
Going live.
Here we go.
You're gonna hear my theme song in a few seconds.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm nervous now.
You're nervous now? You just entertained everybody.
I did.
Does the word live make you nervous? Because you've been live.
Oh no.
All right.
Are you ready to go?
Ready to go, baby.
Okay, here we go. 30 seconds, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show on HamiltonRadio.net. So I think you need to be here all the time to do that to my theme song.
Yeah.
All right?
Break dance, baby.
I don't even know where to start. You have entertained me all afternoon, and this is just amazing.
I've been having a ball.
So, you know what? I'm going to let my guest introduce himself. Okay? So, but before we do that, I want to say, I want to give a shout out to Dominic. Dominic, say hi to everybody.
Hey, how you doing? Out
How
there?
you doing?
How you doing?
Tell everyone who you are, first of all.
My name's Dominic Azzaro, and my family's been in the tomato pie business for over 100 years.
That's right. Tell them.
Papa's Tomato Pies in
That's right.
Robbinsville.
Yep. it's the oldest pizza
Old-
place in the United States.
In the United States.
And that's amazing.
Opened 1912 and still going strong.
Yep.
And that happens to be right next door to the
Yep.
radio boutique here.
Yep.
And we had a nice lunch, and now we're with Geri.
And if it wasn't for Dominic, I wouldn't have met this guy. Dominic is an awesome, awesome friend of mine now, and I'm so glad we connected, Dominic, because you're amazing anyway, and you're also a drummer, and we're
Yes.
going to do a show with Dominic one day. I will get him on here, right? So do we have the date yet?
We don't have a date, but you got a
Okay.
commitment.
Okay,
How's
we have a
that?
commitment, okay? So he promised, and we're going to do this.
Yes.
All right. So he is here because tonight he's the colonel.
I'm the colonel tonight for my main man, Mr. Jesus Santiago.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Man of many talents.
So, Jesus,
Yes, ma'am.
this is great that you have that name. And
Yes.
you know, you said something to me that people are afraid to call you that.
Yeah. Growing up in high school, I was always called Jesus. There was just one funny one that used to call me Hey Sue, and that was my economics teacher. And I used to ask him, well, why do you call me Hey Sue? He told me, well, ain't you Chinese? I said, no. I'm
That's
Chinese.
so funny.
So he kept calling me Hey Sue. But Jesus is every time I go to work or whatever, everybody says, no, I'm not calling you Jesus. No, because that's a sacred name and all that. But
You know, it was a sacred man. But I'm thinking now that would be an honor to be named after him. I don't think he's upset with that.
I don't think so either.
Okay? It's all in your heart, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right. So, I want you, before I read your poem, because I had a couple poems here. I write poems for all my guest guys, okay? And they give me some information. Before we do that, I just want you to say about the Hall of Fame again, because now we're live on Hamilton Radio. I want people to hear this.
Yeah, I've been in the Martial Arts Hall of Fame about maybe 3 or 4 times. I stopped counting because, they do this every year and stuff. And I've been in there for being Instructor of the Year or Jeet Kune Do Instructor of the Year or Wing Chun Instructor of the Year, because I teach Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do and I teach Wing Chun Kung Fu. And I've been doing martial arts for 47 years. And I love the arts. The arts has kept me alive. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to read my poems. So, Dominic, even though this isn't your show yet, because you'll have a bigger poem then, I did want to include you, so I wrote a little something for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right? So, and your poem has the beginning of this,
Okay.
so I won't read it twice. But here's the beginning of both poems, and this is for you, Dom. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my show. My 2 guests tonight are not your average Joe. My friend Dominic Azzaro introduced me to this guy. Before taping the show, ate at Papa's tomato pie. A shout out to your family for being Pizza King. Oldest pizza in the U.S., that's an impressive thing. Dom also is a drummer and used to have a band. Now he follows music and gives others a helping hand. Dom is now my buddy. I'm really glad we met. I wonder if he sings Elvis. I haven't asked him yet. Your moment of fame's not over. On my show, you will be back to talk about your life from a mess to it being on track. My other guest is awesome, a man you want to meet. This guy not only sings, you should see him on his feet. So, Dom, this is for you. And I want to thank you again for introducing me to Jesus, Elvis.
That is awesome, Geri. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is cool.
So now,
Very nice.
I have the poem for you,
Okay.
okay? So the beginning is the same, so I won't repeat that, okay?
Okay.
So, let's talk about your music and then about all the rest. You started singing at age 8 and determined to be the best. You and your guys get together. Doo-wop is what you sing. You call yourselves coastliners to sing and perform the king. You love to sing like Elvis. A shock to me it's not. The greatest in the world rocks heaven with all he's got. You were born in '57. Jailhouse Rock made its debut. Maybe that's why this all started, that connection with the king and you. 15 years you've been married, and such an amazing bride. You also fought off cancer with her standing by your side.
Yes, she did.
Your full-time job's conducting. New Jersey Transit is your ride.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
never met a conductor. Some free tickets can you provide? So let's get to the dirt. This stuff is really cool. You learned martial arts in '73. You ain't nobody's fool. Martial Arts is Now Your Life, Jeet Kune Do by Bruce Lee, and Yip Man's Wing Chun Kung Fu. These are all just Greek to me. You now have students galore in different states also. February 10th, you will be near me. I'll come by and say hello.
Cool.
Every year in AC is an expo of martial arts that you partake. I'm a poker player. Let's meet and I'll teach you the rake. The coolest thing about him, forever remember his name. Inducted in the World Martial Arts People, the Hall of Fame. His name is really awesome. For me, it rings a bell. Named after someone famous who can keep you out of hell. My favorite man, the King of Kings, his name is Jesus, as heaven sings. My final point about this guy, in the military over 10 years, he fought for our rights through his blood, sweat, and tears. I want to say thank you. You deserve so much more. Risking your life for others in heaven, God's keeping score. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So that's for you, baby.
Very nice.
So I think we're going to start with a song. You'll just do a couple verses of it for me.
It was a night.
There it is.
Ooh, what a night it was. It really was such a night. Came the sun and the light and the dark and the night was gone. But I'll never forget the kiss in the moonlight. Ooh, such a kiss. Oh, such a night.
And that was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good. All right, so we're going to start the show off with some fun. We're going to have you get up to the mic.
Right now?
We're going to have you get up to the mic right now because we want everybody out there to see how much fun this show is going to be. We'll start off here. All right, so Gino, what do you want to sing at the mic? Teddy bear?
Teddy bear, yeah.
Teddy bear.
All right.
Little teddy bear. Here we go.
All right, see what this guy's got.
Okay. All right. Can I move it out of the way?
There you go, baby.
Okay. Oh, baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. I'll put a chain around the neck. Leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be.
Oh, teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Oh, just let me be your teddy bear. I put a chain around my neck. Leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be.
Oh, teddy bear. Oh, baby, let me be around you every night. Run my fingers through your hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be.
Your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. I just want to be your teddy bear. I put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be.
Oh, teddy bear. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be. Your teddy bear.
Hit it, girl. I just want to be your teddy bear.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So wait, you're going to stay there for 1 second because Dodie is so special to Hamilton Radio. Have a sip. Have a sip.
Oh.
Have a sip, baby. Have a sip. Dodie, we love you, and I'm going to have him do this. This guy is like a human jukebox.
Ooh.
Okay? Dodie would like you to sing, and just a little bit of it if you want, Cold Kentucky Rain, just without the music.
Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through.
Walking through.
With the rain in my shoe, searching for you on a cold Kentucky rain, a cold Kentucky rain.
Thank you. Now
right.
come sit down. Come sit down. That was beautiful. All right, there you go, Dodie.
It's for you, Dodie.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was awesome. That was awesome. So much fun. So I want to talk about your martial arts. I really do.
Okay.
All right. So I understand. Rumor has it that you knocked somebody out today
Oh, I did.
with just like a real quick.
I did an inch punch
Yeah, I was foolish enough to ask him and demonstrate the inch punch
on the colonel.
on the colonel. I now have the title of colonel, and I told him I didn't really believe or I didn't understand how an inch away from someone you can put them down. Now I'm 6'2", 280 pounds. I says, "Can you do it to me?"
So I told him get a phone book. So he got a phone book.
Got a phone book.
Talk more into there, Elvis.
And Bruce Lee used to do his with his fingers extended like this, which is actually 3 inches away. I like to do mine with my finger curled up, and that's 1 inch right there. So I used the wrist, the elbow, and the hip. And I said, "You ready?" And he said, "Yeah." And I went, "Boop." And he fell back. And I said, "Make sure the chair was behind him." So.
Yeah, luckily he says stand in front of the chair because you'll need it. And from 1 inch away, just a simple little shot, and I was on my butt in my rocker.
It's real.
Dominic,
It was amazing.
why didn't you have anyone videotape that for us? Because that would have been really cool.
You know, if I thought it would work, I probably would have. I didn't think it was going
You
to work.
really didn't think it
I
would
know.
work, right?
There's no way he's knocking me down
So-
from 1 inch away.
I have a question about that because it's hard for me to believe that it worked as well. Okay? So, did you feel weak or did you feel like a bulldozer just hit you?
Just felt the inability to stand up. You just fall back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what it does, it shocks you. It's
Yeah.
supposed to shock you.
Oh.
You know, you don't see nothing coming. There's no alarm. There's no noise. There's nothing other than bip, and then you're down.
So let me ask you something. So it's also where you touched him.
Well, I hit him in the chest.
No, but was there a spot in the chest that you're trained to hit him in?
No, I'm hitting with the bottom 3 knuckles.
Okay.
So when you hit with the bottom 3 knuckles and your wrist and your elbow and your hip, that gives you a shock. It's almost like shocking a
Wow.
Yeah, so there's no specific part of the body.
Oh, okay.
Just the chest area, and that'll
Okay.
do it.
person. Yeah, but the reason I hit the chest is because that's the center line, and in the center line principle is that if you hit something on the center, it's always going to go back. If you hit it to the side, it'll just
Oh.
turn.
See, so there is
yes.
there is something to where you're hitting him. Then.
Yes, there is. Well, next time I'll stand sideways. And,
It'll
I'll
still
really-
shock you.
Wow,
Well,
that's really
needless to
interesting.
say, I'm a believer now.
Yes, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So tell everybody, because I really want to know as well. We talked a little bit about this, but what made you start doing martial arts?
Well, I when I got here, I was 8 years old. We came in on props airplane, Pan Am, with 4 props. It was snowing. I was 8 years old, and I got here, and the first place we moved to was Brooklyn. And in Brooklyn, I was too dark. So then I had problems. I was getting bullied and everything because I was too dark. Then from there, we moved to Harlem, and in Harlem, I was too light. So I was having problems there, getting beat up and bullied because I was too light. By the time I got to the Bronx, you either had to be in a gang in order to survive, because they had nothing to do with dark or light over there. And at one point, I wound up in Chicago, and all of a sudden, I became a Chicano. I was no longer Jesus Santiago, you know. So all my life, I had to deal with that, and I got to the point where I needed to learn how to defend myself. So I learned how to fight in the martial arts, and all that light and dark and Chicano and all that went out the window, you know.
So did you dabble in the gang thing or no?
Yeah, I was in
the
gangs for a little bit, and
I thought so.
it was crazy. I mean, when you do gang stuff in the street, you know, you get to see a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of drugs, a lot of people getting stabbed, shot, and stuff. So, yeah, I got to see a lot of that stuff.
But it wasn't for you.
No, ma'am. I joined the military.
Oh, that's beautiful. Talk about that.
In July of 1976, the Vietnam War had just finished, and I wound up going to the demilitarized zone in North Korea, and I used to patrol the demilitarized zone there. I got to see a lot of crazy stuff there too, and but it made me the person that I am today. So I'm happy that I went through what I had to go through. You know.
Tony, did you get training in the martial arts while you're in the military?
In Korea, when I got there, they had a Taekwondo team, and I wound up joining the Taekwondo team. I guess they felt I was special enough to join. But towards the end of the 6 months that we had in training, we had to fight the Rock Soldiers, and the Rock Soldiers were the #1 fighters for the South Koreans. And those guys were unbelievable. They used to run barefooted up and down the hills, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And when you fought them, you know, they threw a kick at you. It felt like a big log coming at you. And when you try to stop it, you could feel the whole vibration in your hand from trying to stop.
They're
these guys.
amazing, right?
Yeah, it was incredible. But I got to beat quite a few of them.
Okay.
And they had a lot of kicking skill, but they didn't have no boxing skill. And I like to use my hands, so they had a problem with that.
Okay. So they used their feet on you, but you used your hands on them.
Yes.
And it worked.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Once you close the gap and they can't kick, I'm on top of them.
Now, did you command that 1-inch pump back then? That 1-inch punch?
I was learning it at the time back in '76 because I was reading it off of books because there was nobody that could teach it to me. By the time the '90s came around, that's when I finally started seeing people coming out in seminars, and I got to go there and I got to see it. I got to feel it. Matter of fact, Bruce Lee's protege, Dan Dos Santos, he hit me 8 different times with this inch punch. And I held the book, and my Sifu, my teacher, told me, "Tony, are you sure you want to do that?" I said, "Yeah, I want to hold the book. I want to feel it." So he hit me 8 different ways with the
Hold
inch
it. Wait. When you said hold the book, you mean you're holding the book at your chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get
You held the book
hurt.
at your chest also?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, phone book.
This went through a phone book?
Yeah.
I thought you were like just being cute about a phone book.
No, he said you get a book because
because you get hurt if I do it on the body.
So it really wasn't painful. It was just the.
Right. And you could do it that strong through a phone book into him.
Yeah. What happened was Dan Dos Santos. I took the phone book. He said, "Look, I'm gonna go this much through." So he hit me, and I felt him go this much through. Then he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go halfway through the book now." And he hit me again, and I went, "Wow!" He went halfway through the book. He said, "Now I'm gonna go behind the book." And when he hit me like that, I flew back like about 5 feet. Yeah. That's how.
I mean, he punched through the phone book.
Yeah. Well, not through it.
Okay, but just tore into it.
Through it as far as
the feeling,
or the energy, the power of the energy went right behind the book. So when he hit me, I flew back like 5 feet, and I said, "Wow, show me this." And I kept learning and learning. It took me 6 months to get it down, and then after 6 months, it's been a lifetime, and I just do it whenever I.
There's so much that like wants me to say do it to me, but I won't.
Well,
like, right? Don't you know what I mean? Don't you want to see if it works and if he could do it to you? But no, it'll hurt.
And now he's beating up guys like me.
3 phone books. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so it was wonderful to learn that, but the purpose of martial arts is to help others and help people that need your help.
People that are bullied.
Yeah, bullies. We have students in down here in Pine Grove that teach my system of JS Wing Chun. I call it JS Wing Chun because it's Jesus Santiago's Wing Chun.
Oh, I love that.
So my student down in Pine Grove, his name is Carlos Gonzalez. He's teaching my way of fighting to his guys down there. And he's helping the kids in the community because it's his area is really bad, and he's trying to help all the kids so that they don't get bullied and so they don't get hurt, and trying to put them on track so they can stay off the streets. And he's doing a wonderful job with that, and he's utilizing my Wing Chun, my JS Wing Chun, and my Jeet Kune Do to accomplish that, which is it's a great achievement.
So I'm gonna have you tell everyone about. You're going to be in East Windsor, but before we do that, I have a question for you. So my grandson is 17, and we did, when he was younger, the karate thing, but then he didn't want to do it. I want him to do it again, but my granddaughter, she will be 3. She is a terror, and she will not take anybody's crap. I would really love for her to get into that. How young, what's the youngest?
Well, in what I do now in Kung Fu, I teach it to kids that are above the age of 12 because they have a better understanding of what I'm doing. Any kid below the age of 12 is not going to understand what I'm trying to say or teach. And then I also have to worry about them taking it to school and hurting somebody with it.
Good point.
So But in karate, karate, they start kids from 3, 4 and up, but it's more of them not babysitting, but teaching them different things, but not and waiting for them to mature enough so that they can finally understand, okay, this is what I'm doing. Or he's teaching me how to roll. He's teaching me how to fall back.
Okay.
He's playing Simple Simon with me and I'm throwing a punch.
Okay.
That's all cool until they become adults, and then that's when the training begins.
Okay.
But it's hard to teach little kids at the age of 3 and 4 how to maintain and how to understand what they're doing.
Right.
So I prefer from the age of 12 up, they'll have a better understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell everyone where you're going to be and when.
I'm gonna be here in what is this? Robbinsville.
We're in Robbinsville. In East
And
Windsor, you said, right?
Yeah, and I don't have the address or anything on me, but it's on the Facebook. I'm gonna be there for a 2-hour mini clinic on basics and how to fight with sticks.
What is the place called where you're going to be at? Do you remember the name of it?
It's Iron Wing Chun, I believe.
Okay.
And he's a great guy, great teacher. He teaches Wing Chun. And he invited me. He called me up. He said, hey, Sifu Tony, would you like to come and teach at the school, for a little clinic and stuff? And I said, sure, yeah, I'll be happy to. So I'll be doing that for 2 hours, teaching.
How old are they going to be?
Oh, there are a lot of adults. Of
Okay.
adults. I mean, I'm going to take my son with me. My son is 14, and I teach my son everything. So there's going to be some kids there too,
Okay.
But the basics that I'll be teaching is mainly footwork and how to position yourself with the stick and how to swing the stick. And then after that, I'll teach them the basics of what Bruce Lee started doing, which he called Jeet Kune Do, which would be basic stances and punches and trapping and stuff like that.
That's just so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so you want to sing a song?
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Ruben, can I tell you the name of the song? Or, okay. Because Gino's went in the hallway. All right, so let's see, guys. There's so many. All right. All right, so let's do Puppet on a String. Come on.
I like that one.
Come on, honey.
Here we go. You ready, Colonel?
Yeah, the Colonel's ready. Actually, I was trying to find that ad for you so you can see, tell the people where you're going to be and the times and stuff, but I was having a hard
It's in
time.
there somewhere, yeah.
It's in there
All right,
somewhere.
Colonel.
Whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
You got the Colonel's approval.
It's my absolute favorite.
Really?
Well, other than How Great Thou Art, of course.
Oh, okay. Since this is your favorite, I'll sing it to you.
Please. And it is my show. Come on.
Every time you look at me, I'm as helpless as can be. I become a puppet on a string. You can do most anything with me. All you do is touch my hand,
Oh, my.
and your wish is my command. I become a puppet on a string. You can do most anything with me. Now I'm gonna rap to you.
Yeah, rap.
If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you the truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with love and care. 'Cause I become a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. But you know what? If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you the truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with love and care. 'Cause I become a puppet on a string. And you can do most anything with me. You can do most anything with me.
I don't even know where we are right now. That was amazing. Thank you very much.
The Colonel predicts. Colonel predicts he's going to be a star one day.
Greatness.
Ooh.
He's already a star. Are you kidding me? First of all, I'm going to tell you why that was my favorite.
Okay.
I was growing up, and what do you think I was picturing?
A puppet. You were a puppet.
Well, honey, Elvis was my puppet.
Oh.
Oh my!
Me, I love that song because he sang it, and it goes along with relationships for me. You know, it's like I don't want to be a puppet. I want you to be kind, and I want to be kind, and I want to be able to reach out to you so you can reach out to me. So, but hanging on the string and you can do anything.
Right.
You know, it's like not really, but it feels that way.
But I think what he meant by it, because I mean, you got to remember back then when he was even singing that, you know, the man was the man of the house, you know.
Yeah.
So he brought a little bit more. He's giving the female some power over his heart.
Yeah.
And that was what it really meant, and that was why it was so beautiful.
Ooh, thank you.
You're good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why it was so amazing.
Yeah,
Very good,
I
man.
loved all his music. There was only one movie that I didn't like from him, and that was Charo.
But you know why,
No
don't you?
music,
He
yeah.
didn't sing one song. I didn't like it either.
The beginning, there was the
They
thing.
had it playing. He
Yeah,
didn't sing it. He was on the
yeah.
horse, right?
Yeah, and I was like, what happened, man?
Yes. Listen,
And I think he had a beard too.
Yeah.
well,
That was
this
a little
is
different look.
this is what I heard about that because you know, I have Sirius Radio. Of course, the only station I listen to is Elvis, and the reason why, not for the music. I mean, I own all his music, but you get to hear him being interviewed
Oh, nice.
constantly, and you get to hear. You know, everybody that hung out with him, and you know, they all tell the stories as it really happened. You know, Priscilla, I get to hear what she has to say and all that, but they talked about that movie.
Yeah.
And Elvis wanted to do it because he wanted everybody to see he can act.
Yeah.
But his fans weren't ready for that. They just wanted to hear him sing.
Yes,
And I remember thinking the same thing, like, when's it going to start? I don't like this movie.
Oh,
you know?
I met Priscilla over here in Parsippany a couple of years back, and I came up to her and I said, you know, I asked this friend of mine to record me so I could sing to her. And,
Sing what you sang to her.
yeah, I came up to her and I said, forever, my darling, our love will be true, always and forever. I'll love only you. And then she, you know, the people that were there, they turn that off, and I continued singing. And then I choked up because I got nervous, you know. And here I am singing to the king's wife, you know. And she came up to me, she says, "Come over here." She says, "That's the closest I've ever heard anybody try to do that." She says, "Come here." And, you know, she gave me a hug and she allowed me to kiss her and everything. And then I bought the picture that with her and Elvis when they got married, and I had her autograph it for me. And on the way out, her boyfriend that she has now said, "Wait a minute, Tony, don't leave." And I said, "Why?" He said, "No, we're going to authenticate that for you. Make sure that, you know, you keep this forever and it's authenticated." And yes, she did sign it, you know.
So you got to give her a little peck.
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty impressive because that's the next best thing, honey, to Elvis. I'd even want to give her a kiss, honey.
Nice story.
Yeah, but I met Aunt Margaret too. Now, Aunt Margaret, I came up to her and everybody was giving her roses. And I said, "Well, I came with a song." And I told her, I give you my heart today, tomorrow, and forever. You'll always be my love. Then I turned around on her and I said, "You'll always be my love." And she started tearing, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Did you get a peck?
No, I didn't get to.
You didn't hug her?
No, I was nervous. She was behind the table and everything.
Listen,
else.
you got the Colonel.
Colonel, yes.
You got to have me with him. All right, I gotta go touring with this guy because we will get every hug, every kiss from all of us.
Every peck.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's a charmer. Now we know why he got thrown off of the stage.
Oh yeah, I got booed.
We
I got
didn't
booed
tell
at the
that story.
Apollo. I got booed at the Apollo. That's why we call it booed at the
So
Apollo.
Yes,
that's
yes,
what
an
we want to
Apollo
hear.
story.
So this guy got booed at the Apollo. He's telling me the story, but I didn't realize that they either booed you off the stage or clapped.
Right.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, I was there. I was nervous already, and I was in a tuxedo, and I had told my mom to come down there. She came down there, but by the time she got there, I was already walking off the stage because the clown came after me. They wanted me off the stage, but I was the first one that they put up there. I was like hoping to be in the middle so that the first acts could go out there and do their thing. But I went out there and I went, "Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch," and the girls started going.
The girls were going crazy because they loved him.
You know, but then all of a sudden the guys started going.
They were
"Ooh,
jealous."
ooh," and I was like, "Oh."
To get you off because they were jealous.
So they got me off, and then I told the owner at the time, I wasn't ever coming back, and he said, "Well, you should come back because Luther Vandross was booed off the Apollo. So
Imagine that, Luther.
come back." And I said, "Nah." I was so angry.
Okay, see, you need my help. You need my help because, listen, being booed off of the Apollo could also be a really great thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that will get you noticed as well.
I'll tell you what, if
And
the
so did
Colonel was
Luther.
there, that might not have worked out.
Okay?
All right? I'm a quiet guy, but when they pick on my
There
boy,
you go.
the
There
Colonel
you go,
stands
Colonel.
up.
That's my manager. Yeah. Thank you
Colonel.
very much again, Colonel.
Colonel, we got to get him back on there.
We're going to do it.
All right?
Back to the Apollo.
Got to
Wow.
get you back on there because there's nothing negative about you being booed off of the Apollo. Like, how many people do you know could say they were even on there, let alone they were booed off, right?
And I got to
yeah.
touch that. What is it? A rock that they have there that you put your hand on it so it can give you good luck.
Yes.
I got to do that. That was
But to
pretty
me,
cool.
that was good luck. See,
It seemed it didn't work very well.
no,
though.
but listen, I don't agree with that because even Luther was booed off. Mae West said, and I'll never forget this, I love this about what she said, and I carry this through my life. She said, "I would rather be looked over than overlooked." So I take everything, and I do. I mean, I don't care what people say about me, negative, positive, whatever, and I can turn that around because that means that they're paying attention to you. That means that they're a little bit jealous of you, and those men were jealous of how their women were reacting. Let me tell you, honey.
Yeah, they became haters.
Okay?
Haters.
So there you go. They became
A lot of
haters.
haters in the world.
So, tell us a little bit more. I'm really intrigued with your martial arts stuff. I really am. So tell us a little bit more about that. And I want to know this. To get into the Hall of Fame more than once, what is it that they were looking for that you gave them?
I guess they were probably looking at the footage that I have that of me fighting, of me teaching, of me doing techniques and stuff, and they were impressed with that.
Techniques.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And they were so impressed that they were like, "Hey, we need this guy in the Hall of Fame." And I was the very first one that I went into was in April of '92, and it was my Sifu Gary Dill. He turned around and called me up on the phone. He says, "Tony, are you standing up or sitting down?" I said, "I'm standing up." He says, "Well, you might need to sit down." I said, "Why?" He says, "Because I just put you in to induction into the World Martial Arts Hall of Fame." I said, "What?" I said, "You kidding me, right?" I started laughing. He said, "No, I'm serious." Then I sat down.
Then you had to sit down.
Yeah, and he says, "Yeah, I'm putting you in there because you're one of the best instructors that I have out here." And he put me in for the Instructor of the Year award, and I was like shocked, And I got there. It was in Ohio, and I got to meet a lot of big-time martial artists. One guy was the Iron Palm Master. He could take 8 bricks and go through it with his fingertips. His name was Gene Chacon. And Chuck Norris was supposed to be there, but he didn't show that day. And I got to meet Pasquale Sr. and Pasquale Jr. that are based out of here in Jersey, and they're masters in jiu-jitsu. I got to meet so many different people in the martial arts that I was freaking out. I was like, man, I'm hanging out with the big guys.
I have to give some shout outs. So Carolyn McIntyre, the station is hamiltonradio.net. My channel is HR2, the Geri Petito Show. We are heard all over the world, and I want to say this because this is so impressive. Hamilton Radio, for the 7th year in a row, has just been #1, voted #1 internet station in the world. Okay? So, Elvis Presley and his martial arts. Do you know anything about that?
He did Chinese Kempo, and his teacher was Ed Parker.
So you do know. Tell us, baby.
Yeah, and he also had a Japanese teacher that taught him, you know, judo and karate. And he was given the master's belt, the red belt, and Ed Parker was part of that. And he did know how to do martial arts. A lot of people thought that, oh, he was always so high and drugged up, but he did know how to fight, you know, martial arts. I was impressed by that because in some of his movies he used his martial arts, you know, and I was like, wow, do it, Elvis, you know,
dude, Elvis.
Even on stage at the conclusion of a song,
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yes.
he go into some
That's
type
right.
of,
and that was his Kempo, and that was his
Yeah.
Chinese Kempo, and he loved martial arts. So he really, really loved martial arts, and I love that about him too. You know?
That's so cool. So I think you know what we're ready for, right?
Oh, is it another song?
Another one?
What do you think, Colonel?
Colonel, go ahead, knock him dead, baby.
All right, so listen, Colonel, do you have a favorite on here that you would like? I don't want to be selfish with the songs here.
You know what? One of my favorites, and I know it's one of Tony's too, is Teddy Bear.
Well, I already did Teddy Bear though.
Dom,
Did you do it live?
Colonel,
Yeah, I did it live.
I'm sorry.
Colonel,
Colonel was,
Earth the Colonel. Earth the Colonel.
Colonel.
yes, Colonel's a little old. It's an old Colonel here.
All right, so since he already sang your favorite, all right, so listen. How about If I Can Dream?
If I Can Dream, that sounds cool.
Because that's so beautiful,
All right.
guys.
Well, you know that song, he did it for Martin Luther King, and we're in
That's right.
in the month of
That's
Martin Luther
right.
King celebration. He did it for him, you know, after he found out that Martin Luther King was murdered.
Yep.
He turned around, he said, well, you know, in my show, I want to dedicate a song for him. And he came up with that song for If I Can Dream. And it's got a lot of meaning, you know, yeah.
It has a lot of meaning. It's beautiful.
You know, by the way, that
Colonel?
happens to be it's the Colonel speaking now. It's not extra crispy or regular. That happens to be my wife's favorite song, which I let you know. So maybe you can dedicate this to my beautiful wife, Debbie, who's I know is
Debbie,
listening.
Hi,
if
Debbie.
you're listening, this is for you, baby.
Oh, Debbie.
It goes like this. And it's, yeah.
He's going to play it. Yep. There you go. Press it.
Yeah, we're ready.
If I Can Dream.
If I Can Dream, yeah.
For Martin Luther King and Debbie.
And
Yep.
Debbie.
That's okay, Ruben.
Here we go.
Guadalajara, Guadalajara.
No!
Here we go.
Debbie is ours for you, baby girl.
Here we go. There must be light burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a warmer, better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why, oh why won't that dream come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Small winds of promise that will blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in the cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Well, deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. but I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow out there in the dark. There's a beckoning candle, oh yeah. And while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can sing, while I can talk, while I can dream, oh please make that dream come true. Oh, right now. Oh, let it come true right now. Oh, right now.
Wow, 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 wow.
How
amazing,
about that?
Amazing, amazing.
Ooh, almost messed it up a little bit.
For you, Martin Luther King and Debbie.
And Debbie.
It's a lot of words. A lot of words.
A lot of words.
Good
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
But when you open your mouth and you start to sing, we don't care about the words. Do you need some more water?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Ruben, you might want to bring him that whole thing of water over here. Seriously, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, baby.
Bring him that water, yeah. He's going to need a little
Yeah,
more.
I ran out. Thanks.
So, thank you, Ruben.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Colonel
good.
might take a drop or two.
So, Kentucky Rain. Kentucky Rain. Mike would like to know, even like a line of it or so.
I did that for...
I know, but he didn't hear.
Okay.
All right.
Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through.
Walking through.
With the rain in my shoe, searching for you in a cold Kentucky rain, a cold Kentucky rain.
Beautiful. Thank you. He's happy now. He's happy.
Thank you very much.
Wow. All right. So let's take a breather from the singing.
Okay.
So take a deep breath. So we're going to talk to the Colonel while you're breathing.
Okay.
Okay, what can I do for you? I'd like to maybe tell you how I
Tell us.
got in touch with and got to know Tony.
Tell us everything.
Okay, well, we were Facebook friends probably for 2 or 3 years. And today is the first time we actually met.
Yeah.
And we kind of hit it off. We have a lot of common ground, so to speak. And I guess it was his video. Somehow I got, there was a doo-wop club that used to post on Facebook.
Stu's doo-wop.
Stu's doo-wop.
Yeah.
And they had Tony come in as a singer. That was in North Jersey.
Yeah, I
down the
did.
shore
I
there.
did Stuck on You.
Yeah, a few
Or
songs
you
he
can
done.
shake an apple off an apple tree.
Shake, 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 but you'll never shake me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, they introduced him. I say, wow, this guy's really got something here. And being a fan of Elvis, I looked him up on Facebook, and there he was, Jesus Santiago. And I befriended him. And since then, that was like 2 or 3 years ago. And we've,
He's been watching the videos.
watching the videos.
He's
liking
been,
the
he's
stuff.
been stalking you, honey. He's
Kind of
been
a,
stalking
yeah,
you.
somewhat of a stalker. And I was even giving, he was doing requests for me. I said, hey,
Yeah.
you know
That
this
is
song?
so great.
And this guy knows probably every Elvis song ever made.
It's
What
a lot,
did you
it's a
say
lot.
he should be called, Dominic?
The Elvis Jukebox.
The Elvis Jukebox, and he should be. That's what's going to make you, listen, the entire world is going to know you now by
Oh,
being
boy.
called the Elvis Jukebox.
I'm a jukebox, baby.
There you go. Okay? That's amazing, because he is.
And then I just want to bring up his relationship with his son.
Bring it up.
That's my boy.
Today, there's a lot of maybe fathers that don't have time for their kids or whatever, but I do see just by on Facebook his relationship with his son and how he takes care of him, how he incorporates his life into his. They go places.
Yeah, he's the love of my life. I take him everywhere I can, like Comic-Con and
yeah.
And I got him when he was a little boy. I got him into Speed Racer, and he wanted to be speed. He wanted to be the speed racer and drive cars. And then as he got older, he got more into playing video games. So now he wants to be a graphic artist and be a designer of video games.
My grandson, I have to hook you up with, he has to hook up with my grandson. My grandson made a game. It's called Line Glide, and Apple picked it up.
Wow.
So we're working on this. It's Line Glide, guys. Check it out, okay? My grandson created all the characters and everything,
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe they could talk.
Oh, hook him
My
up.
We'll
God.
hook them up, okay?
He's really into that, and his godfather is also a graphic artist for Mattel Toy Company, but now he's the guy in charge of all of that.
Okay.
You know?
How old is your son?
He's 14 now.
Okay.
Jerry, if you saw his son next to him, there's no denying
Is
that
that-
this little boy, he's not even that little.
Amazing.
It's a mini me. And I see him teaching him the martial arts. And also he sings and dances. So we got another
Wait, for
Santiago.
real?
Yeah, for
Your
real.
son sings, dances, and does martial arts?
Yeah. Yeah.
So listen, in the spring or in the summer when he's off from school, could we do another show with him here
Sure.
with you?
Yeah, I would love to
We're
bring
going to
my boy.
set this up, Dom. You're going to be here as well. This is going to be amazing. So we have a little mini hymn.
Little mini, El Vito.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he, I like the fact that he sang a song with me that I love doing. And when he sang it with me, I'm looking at him and I'm saying, oh man, he knows the words, you know? And it's the thing is that I do so much singing that, you know, everybody in the whole family hears me singing.
Yeah,
So by the time, you know, I leave and I come back the next day, they're doing the tune. They're singing it, you know? And then my wife goes out of the way to record it, and she puts it on her phone, and she puts it on
Facebook?
CD and on Facebook and stuff. And while she's driving, she's listening to me singing, you know, and her favorite is Kentucky Rain, you know?
Oh, wow.
Oh, she puts that on and she's like, and now the other one that she likes that I did was, you gave me a mountain this time. And she loves that one. And she plays that a lot. And, you know, it freaks me out to see my kids enjoying my music, you know?
Do you have any videos on Facebook with you and your son singing together?
I have there's a video that I put up of me and my daughters and my son when he was tiny, and we were all up on stage singing, you know? And as a matter of fact, I sang with my daughter, my oldest daughter, Melinda. I did a duet with her on an Elvis song, and I don't know where I put that record. I'm still trying to find
She
it.
sings also?
Oh, she's unbelievable. She tried out
Oh, my
for
goodness.
Selena because she looks like Selena.
Okay.
And when she went for it, that other little girl beat her out. But she was going to high school and college, you know, for music and arts and stuff like that. And she's a tremendous singer, my daughter. And then my other daughter that lives in Florida, she sings too. She wants to be the Beyonce, you know.
Oh, okay, the Beyonce.
And my son, you know, every once in a while, like he said, Dad, okay, it's enough for today. Stop singing. You know, I've had enough. You know?
But we have to get a video of you two together.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd
Okay.
definitely be nice.
It's pretty amazing seeing
Yeah.
the big and the little guy, you know?
That is amazing.
Yeah.
He loves the boys, Jersey Boys, and me and him when I finally got the CD, we got together and we started singing the songs together. And his favorite was, "You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much." And me and him would do it together, you know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Tony was telling me when he was younger, he was actually a soprano. He had a very high
Yeah,
voice.
my voice was way up there. I was. There was a song that I used to do was called "Fall on Your Knees, Fall on Your Knees, oh
Okay.
here." But I was up there. I was like, "Fall on your knees, oh here," all the way up there. You know? And I was like, man, when my voice cracked, I said, "Oh, I went from there to baritone."
Okay, let's talk about that because that's interesting too. So, how old were you when you were singing really high?
Ooh, I was 10 and 11. I was
Okay.
I was doing Michael Jackson songs. I was doing Donny Osmond songs. You know, my favorite Donny was Puppy Love.
Of course, Puppy Love. Can you do that a little bit?
Oh, boy.
And they called it Puppy Love. Oh, I guess they'll never know how the young heart really feels. and why I love her so. But the part that I used to love is when I used to hit it up there. I cried.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that was back then. Now, whew.
So then you got older and your voice cracked.
Yeah, it deepened, and but now I have a high range. I mean, I could go as far as falsetto because I be singing doo-wop with the guys, and like we do My Juanita, and I go My Juanita. They'll come and go My Juanita, Juanita, and then I go Juanita, and I go I love you,
Love you, love you.
love you, and then my partner will go. And I go, Juanita, oh how I love you, Juanita, oh sincerely my angel, won't you please be mine, please be mine.
This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. So listen, you just can sing anything.
I try.
With his band, the Coastliners.
Yeah, the Coastliners.
They do a lot of a cappella.
Yep,
lot
and
of,
I checked them out, by the way. You have to check his band out, the Coastliners, on Facebook. I'm not kidding you. Check it out right there on Facebook.
Yeah, the boys.
You guys are awesome together, absolutely awesome, and it's just so much fun watching them.
Oh, we have a ball. They come over to my apartment in the summertime, and we rehearse, and everybody in the whole area knows that we're there singing. At
But they
10
love
o'clock
it, I
in the
bet.
morning.
But they
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
they hear us singing. They go, wow.
Yeah.
They thought it was the radio or something. No, it was us. You know.
You
And then when he's
entertain
doing
them.
his Elvis songs, they become the Jordanaires.
Yeah, now
and they got that down really
Oh, yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You should hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, they added that to the show because we do a show at Alear State Park, and we do a show out at Barnegat Bay, and we go out there and we have fans, that follow us, the Coastliners, and he finally said, you know what, we need to put Elvis in there. So they made a set of 5 songs of Elvis, and I come out with the gold jacket on, dressed in black, and we throw it down, and they do the Jordanaires part, and I do my thing, And we have so much fun. I mean, one of the songs that we do is right there. It's called Fame and Fortune.
Oh,
you know what?
let's go.
I would suggest maybe you can get up for this one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Because
we're going to do Fame and Fortune.
Fame and
Thanks,
Fortune.
Ruben.
This happens to be one of my favorites. You asked me
It's
before, but I
beautiful.
blew it.
Oh, there you go. You blew it.
I blew it. We'll go with Fame
This
and
is
Fortune.
for the Colonel.
The Colonel now.
All right,
Don't let
this
me
is-
down.
This is for the Colonel.
For those who don't know, that's me.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Fame and Fortune. Now, this one he did when he just got back from the military, and he was in Frank Sinatra show.
Yeah. Let loose with this one. Let's hear them pipes.
Yeah, yeah. But as long as I can hear it, it'll come in.
Hey, Ralph.
Fame and fortune, what, how empty they can be. Or when I hold you in my arms, that's heaven to me. Who cares for fame and fortune? They're only passing things. You know what? But a touch of your lips on mine makes me feel like the king. Your kind of love is a treasure I hold. It's so much greater than silver or gold. I know that I have nothing if you should go away. But to know that you love me brings fame and fortune my way, and but to know that you love me brings fame and fortune my way.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. First of all, that was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Do not go anywhere. Okay, so how about this? While he's standing, I got lucky.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Honey,
Hey, listen, if you don't mind, can
That's
I say
my
the
favorite.
Colonel thinks that was finger licking good?
Debbie is loving the show.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Deb, I hope you like this
Everybody
one.
is. They're loving it.
It's called I
Nina
Got Lucky.
Buckley. Hey, beautiful lady.
I got lucky. I'm on the show.
I got lucky. He's on the show.
Oh, I got lucky. Here we go. Is it coming? Is it on? I got lucky.
I got lucky.
No.
No.
Oh, I got lucky. The song.
It got some music. This was from Kid Galahad, the movie
Yeah,
Kid Galahad.
Kid Galahad. Charles Bronson was in
And
that
Charles
one.
Bronson was in there.
That's right.
And it was an Irish thing, you know, the Irish boxing and all that. And Elvis was boxing.
Yeah,
You know?
and singing.
And singing.
Yeah, here we go.
Great.
Yeah. Whoa.
I wish I didn't have a knee injury.
I never thought a four-leaf clover could bring good luck to me. No rabbit's foot, no lucky charm, no magic wishing tree. Oh, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
Yes, I got lucky.
Got lucky.
When I found you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got a rainbow on my shoulder, no horseshoe on my door. But I got you to hold me tight, and who could ask for more? I got lucky.
I got lucky.
Yes, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
When I found you.
You, oh, Tony. Oh.
I always walked around with all my fingers crossed. I'm afraid the love I find just might get lost. Oh, won't you tell me that you love me? Hurry up and name the day, and then I know that my good luck is really here to stay. Oh, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
Yes, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
When I found you. I always walked around with all my fingers crossed. I'm afraid the love I find just might get lost. Oh, won't you tell me that you love me? Hurry up and name the day, and then I know that my good luck is really here to stay. Oh, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
Yes, I got lucky.
I got lucky.
When I found you. Oh, I got lucky. Yes, I got lucky. When I found you. Yeah. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. I got lucky.
Cha-cha-cha. Listen, that was awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thank you very much.
Now, how do you think this guy is at a party? When he
Listen,
starts
he
going,
is
he's
the
the one-man
party.
party.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
exactly.
me? We have to now throw a party and have you there.
Right, just to have the party so
Ja-
he can come.
This is crazy. You are probably, listen, I've been to a lot of parties, a lot of concerts. We all have, right? You know, you are probably one of the most entertaining entertainers I've ever seen.
Thank you.
You know?
I appreciate that.
But I'm sure you've heard that before.
See, well, that's what I thought of him too. Just through Facebook, I'm saying this guy's got something here.
Yep.
You know,
Dominic
he's
said, I
special.
had to meet you, I had to meet you, I had to meet you, or I wasn't allowed back in Papa's.
That's
His words, his
right.
words.
And I had to get back.
That's right.
Trying to get back to you.
He messaged me the other day. He's like, "Oh, I know this lady named Geri, and she's got a show, and you need to come, and you need to call her." And I'm like, "Okay, all right."
And you
know.
did, you called me.
Yeah, I called you up that night.
He
And
calls me and I said, hello. He said, hi, this is Jesus. I said,
Unexpected call.
I said, did I die? No.
No, we started talking, and then I sang a couple of songs to you.
Yeah?
I forget what
Yeah,
songs they were,
you
but
did. No, you you sang the one that I asked you
oh
for.
yeah, that's right,
Such a
that's
Night.
right, that's
Come
right. Such a
on.
night, and another one that I'm gonna do later.
That's right, and the other one that you're going to do later.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll
So
tell
the
you,
most
slight-
amazing one.
Now, Tony was over my house before we met for lunch, and we did a couple songs over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And one song that he really, really did nice job with was Slicing Sand.
Oh, slicing in the sand.
Did he do it with you?
No, he was recording me.
I was
Oh,
recording, but I played it through my PA system
Okay.
and stuff.
Oh, it was nice. It was
That
coming
was
out.
fun, that song, right,
Yeah,
man?
I'll tell you
When
what,
he did that?
he has that
It's
here
on there.
tonight, and I'm just
Okay.
saying, if he's going to do one more standing up, I
We'll
would
do it.
suggest
We'll do that one. All right, so we're gonna give you a break in a minute. Don't worry, but
All right.
we will do one more
Or
standing
we could
up.
do a slow one.
We
Hey,
will do a slow one.
Listen, when the colonel says mush, you mush.
There you go,
okay?
baby. That will be the one you will do because even when Elvis did that, I gotta say that was pretty cool.
Oh, it was slicing. It was
You know?
slicing.
He was slicing.
On the toes.
So let's do while you're sitting down a slow one. All right. Let's see.
How
what we
about
got.
All That I Am?
Okay. Do they have the music
Yeah.
for that? Okay.
All That I Am, guys.
Hamilton Radio. Behind the scenes, baby.
All that I am.
All That I Am.
Hey, my friends out there on Facebook, listen to this song and listen to the
It's beautiful.
touch he puts on this song. It's really something
Oh,
special.
I love this song. It's one of my favorites.
The Colonel has been a fan of Tony's for over 2 years. Rumor
Oh, yeah.
has it.
Yes, rumor's right. That's my wife. She would know.
Yes. Happy to see you too,
Here it
Debbie.
comes.
Happy to
All That I Am.
know that you're listening.
It's got a guitar, baby. It's nice.
Kathy, we love you. She thinks you're great.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy says you love it. This one's for you.
Yes, Kathy's great.
Here we go. All that I am, or ever hope to be, lies in your hand. You are my destiny. When you are in my arms, I rule the world. And when we're far apart, I'll rule the world. All that I want, is to be near to you, to spend my life making it clear to you that you are my heart, my soul, my dream come true. All that I am because of you. Do it, baby. All that I want, is to be near to you, to spend my life making it clear to you that you are my heart, my soul, my dream come true. All that I am because of you. Because of you. Because of you. Cha cha cha.
Wow. How about that, huh?
You're just amazing. What an amazing voice you have.
Thank you very much.
Nice job, Sifu.
Yo.
So,
Thank you, Colonel.
before we do your last two songs, we're coming to a close. We still have about 12 minutes.
Okay.
But I want you to give a shout out to Everything About You again.
Okay.
So take a deep breath. Okay. Dominic, talk a couple minutes. Let him take a deep breath. Tell everyone who you are again, because I really I love to let everybody know about Papa's. You know that. So tell
Okay.
everybody again who you are.
Yeah, my name's Dominic Azzaro, and my family owns Papa's Tomato Pies, established 1912 right across the parking lot here. And I just happen to have been Tony's Facebook friend for a few years and suggested maybe he comes on the show today. And I think that was a good idea, smart move.
It's a great idea. Papa's Tomato Pies is the oldest pizza place in the country, right?
Yes,
We-
1912, 106 years, 106 years.
And Dominic actually threatened me and said if I didn't have this guy on, I could never come back into Papa's. So I said,
I
let me-
made you an offer you could not refuse.
gave me an offer. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So I says, let me at least check him out, you know? And I fell in love. I fell in love.
Thank you. I love you
Yep,
too.
I fell in love. And everything about you, again, not just your voice. Your voice is beautiful, but your personality, your demeanor, the way, everything about you, the
Thank
way
you.
you entertain.
Like I said, I as long as I can put a smile on somebody's face, I've accomplished something in
Well,
life.
honey, you did.
That's why I got my smiley face every day on
That's right.
Facebook. Every day, everybody wakes up to my smiley face.
Yeah.
See?
You know?
It's so
Smiley
great.
face of the day, and there's this mug on there on
So
Facebook.
great.
And the day that smiley face is no longer there, then you know that I've moved on to greener pastures.
Greener pastures, greener pastures. You know, wow, yeah. So tell everyone, I want you to tell everyone again about even what you're doing in East Windsor. And
Right, at
everything.
East Windsor, I'm going to be having a clinic on Jeet Kune Do and Kali, and that's coming up on February 10th. If you want more information, go on my Facebook, and you'll see it on the events. And call David. He's the one that set up the is hosting the event. And
Your name on Facebook.
My name is Jesus Santiago, and everybody knows me as Elvis. Even at work, when I walk in, it's either "Hey Seafood, what's up?" or "Hey Elvis, you know what's happening."
So where are these people coming from? They're not just coming locally. You told me that they're coming from.
Yeah, there's people coming from Maryland, from Virginia, from down south. People from Buffalo. I mean, you know.
So that tells me you're a big deal. And
He is a
earlier
big
you
deal.
said you weren't a big
He
deal.
is a
but
big deal, believe
That
me.
sounds like a big deal to me.
But I want to say this about Facebook, because when I first looked you up, you know, there's someone else, Jesus Tony Santiago.
Yeah.
And that is your middle name, but that's not you. Do you know that?
Well, I didn't even know there
Yep,
was.
there is.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to go and check out the picture, and I was like, no, that's not him.
The Colonel-
and he's a lot darker than you too.
Oh, really?
The Colonel will have to look into this.
Look into that, Colonel. Look into that. So you on Facebook, you are Jesus Santiago.
Yeah.
Santiago. Okay, that's cool.
And you'll see a lot of videos that I've put out there, and every once in a while I'll get on behind the camera and I'll sing a couple of songs.
Okay.
I like when it's Elvis week. You know, I get out there and I start singing, and I ask people if they want to, you know, for me to sing a song for them. They would call, you know, they would message me and say, "Can you do this song for me? Can you do that?" And I go ahead and give them the tribute.
Are you hooked up with a friend of mine, Pablo Reyes?
Pablo Reyes, no.
All right, so I'm going to friend you guys. I didn't even think about it, and I apologize because he's definitely going to watch the show now, but he would have already been on and saying stuff. What he does is he's awesome too, and he sings in his living room, and he sings and he makes a song every day, and he sings it out there to Facebook, and they
cool.
just love it. So I'll hook you guys up, okay? All
That'd be
three of
great.
you.
Yeah, Tony, I did have one question for
Go
you.
ahead.
On your Facebook, when you're at the train station in New York, they have the entertainers that are.
Yeah, I sing with a guy there. His name is
Yeah.
Sammy Davis. And it's funny because when I first met him, I met him almost 20 years ago. And he's like 68 years old. And he's been singing all his life in the subway, you know? And I seen him up there singing. I say, "Hey, man, can I do a song with you?" He said, "Sure."
Where is this at?
In Penn Station, New
Penn
York.
Station, New York.
So you'll see some footage of me singing in Penn Station, New York with Sammy Davis.
But listen, I've even tipped him.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Penn Station, he has
Yes.
a little bucket.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
I
you've
sing,
seen him.
He's my
Yes.
he's my partner. We sing together, and he's
Oh, that's
unbelievable.
quite a
goodness.
show. I enjoyed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So now I'm gonna have to go up to him and say, "Hey, I know a guy.
He's that's my partner. That's my partner. That's what Sammy would say.
I know a guy."
But I sing with him, and they start throwing money in there like crazy,
Yes.
and we have such a
I've
ball.
even tipped him.
Oh, we have a ball. Yeah.
All right. So we're coming to the close, guys. First of all, he's going to close out with 2 amazing songs. But I just want to say thank you to everybody out there, because share this video. This guy has to go viral, okay? We're going to share it everywhere. It's going to be in Australia. It's going to be everywhere. But please, everyone who out there has watched, he's entertained you. That's all I'm asking of you, is just share your butts off, please, okay? And I want to thank you for that. We're going to do 2 more songs. You're going to get up to sing this one.
Slicing in the slant.
Slice and Sand. You got that? All right. This is
You're gonna be
fun.
worn out tonight, baby.
This is fun, baby. Your poor wife.
Yeah, she's like, oh, look at you. You're tired, huh? It goes something like this. And this one's from Blue Hawaii.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Take off your shoes, pull down your hair, head up the music and we'll get somewhere. Dance, dance, dance till your toes get sand. We're gonna have us some fun on the beach. Slides the sand. Slide to the east, slide to the right. Got a lot of ocean if it makes you hotter. Ooh, baby, take my hand. We're gonna have us some fun on the beach. Slides and sand. Come, baby, come. Let's dig some holes. You'll find it's heaven with sand on your toes. Get it, girl!
Yeah, Tony, place that sand.
Yeah! Something wrong with my leg. Yeah, baby.
Slicey sand over here.
Slide to the east, slide to the right. I got a lot of ocean if it makes you hotter. Ooh, baby, take my hand.
Pablo's listening. All right,
We're
Pablo.
gonna have us some fun on the beach.
Pablo.
Slides and sand.
Get him,
We're gonna
Pablo.
have us some fun on the beach. Slides and sand.
That's my boy, my
Hey, baby.
All
boy.
right,
Thank you
baby.
very much.
Yeah.
Pablo says you're amazing. You're awesome. So, guys, we're going to close out with, of course, my favorite Elvis song of all time. And take it away. Have some water.
Ugh.
Have some water. Take a breath first, because this has to be done right, baby.
This song is
How great thou art.
dedicated
Oh,
to you.
That's right.
No.
Dedicated to me. That's right. I have to get
This
close
is
to
a cappella, this one.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the world thy hand has made, I see the stars, I hear the roaring thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art!
Yes, sir.
Give me a hug, man. Woo! Oh, thank you, darling.
Tony Santiago. Sweet Jesus.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to me.
Amazing.
I really appreciate,
This is
all of
amazing.
this. Thank you so much.
If I didn't have a bum knee, I would have been up there with you, baby, sliding sand. Amazing.
I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I hope to see
You will
guys
be
again.
back. You will be back. This isn't over. We are now lifetime buddies.
Okay.
Amazing. Thank you,
Colonel.
guys.
Thank you for the gig.
Thank
Colonel. Thank you, Colonel.
down here. My man right here.
It was a trip.
So Pablo's got you. Listen, Pablo, right? Great personality. This guy's crazy, right? It's amazing. So Pablo, get this guy on Facebook.
Thank you,
right?
Pablo. Thank you
Jesus
very much.
Santiago. All right. Dominic Azaro, get him too, Pablo. Okay. Two great guys. We love Pablo. All right, everybody in Facebook land.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.